What's going on YouTube? It's Anime Fan Talk, and before we start the video, take this for a grain of salt. This is all speculation. See, I was watching the recent One Piece episode, and I was watching Jack, right? And I was thinking about Jack Stellfruit. Manga readers, we all know Jack Stellfruit, right? So I'm thinking about Jack Stellfruit, and I'm thinking about his ship, and bada bing bada boom, something comes into my mind. Have we seen an elephant before? I've been thinking about an elephant in the series of One Piece. So before we start this video, please take into consideration that this is just speculation. Take it for a grain of salt. This is just right off the spot, like I'm doing this without a script. I'm just thinking about this. Holy shit. Could this be foreshadowing of Kaido's crew? Now, in the beginning of Fishman Island, Luffy and the Straw Hat crew, as they arrive to Fishman Island, apparently they meet up with giant sea monsters, giant sea creatures, and of course they're being relied on. However, the fact that, and you can see on the screen, there's an elephant intimidating Luffy and the Straw Hat crew, especially Usopp. Usopp was scared shitless. I mean, that was a very funny moment, but the point I'm trying to make here is that what you see on the screen in the beginning of Fishman Island, we see an elephant. Now, Jack the Drought, his Delphi powers, he is a mammoth and an elephant. They're completely different, but they're still the same. The mammoth is from the Ice Age, and the elephant, well, the elephant animals, excuse me, they exist today in real life, in the real world. So what I'm trying to say here is that you have an animal that's similar to Jack the Drought. That right there is not a coincidence. And the fact that you have the Kraken, who is so scared from these creatures to me are a representative of a higher, not like a higher being, excuse me, but it's like symbolic of a higher power. Symbolic, how do I explain this? It's symbolic in a way that these sea monsters are more powerful, because in Fishman Island, during the arc, the Kraken, believe it or not, if you actually go back and rewatch it or reread it, the Kraken is really strong. So the fact that this thing is scared with all of these creatures, it's like, okay, these creatures, what we see right now on the screen, they have to be symbolic for something or for someone. Now, one other reason why I believe this could be foreshadowing of Kaido's crew is the fact that Jack the Drought, ladies and gentlemen, he is a fishman, and we see that the elephant, the sea monster elephant, kind of, similar to the mammoth. Maybe that, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's a coincidence. Hell no. Personally, not a coincidence. But then again, Jack the Drought is a fishman, so these sea monsters could be linked to Jack the Drought and other crew members of Kaido. But that's all for me, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember, this is all speculation. Take this for a grain of salt. This is speculation. But that's all for me. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, and if you're new, if you could please subscribe, that would be really great. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Anime Fan Talk, signing off.